Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy Convowmarlo. You know what I'm saying? I'm OT. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a different spot. I got a special guest here with me today. Who do I have the pleasure of being here with?
Charleston White, what's up with it, nephew?
Big Unk. First and foremost, before I get into anything, I want to ask you, how you feeling? What's going on? What's the vibe? What's the word? Talk to me.
Oh, shit, nigga, I feel good. I'm alive and free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah.
We're out here in Dallas. Yeah, we're out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, man. So
are we in Dallas or Fort Worth? Or are we in both?
We ain't in Fort Worth or Dallas. We're on the outskirts.
We in the suburbs?
Yeah, we kind of like in, shit, I think you in Keller. Shit, yeah, you wait.
I don't even know. I just know every time I check my GPS, it says North Texas.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell I'm at.
So yeah, now you're on the outskirts of Dallas and Fort Worth.
Okay, so no niggas be out here then?
Nah.
It's just the suburbs, the Caucasians, the colonizers.
The well-to-do niggas.
Okay. What's you seem kind of tired, you know what I'm saying? Where you coming from?
I've been all over, man. Miami, Atlanta. Yeah, I've been all over.
Okay, when you just touched down today, yesterday, a few hours ago?
Yeah, yesterday.
Okay, what was the vibes like? What had you out down there?
Business. Business.
Okay, things you can't get into too much.
Yeah, I can talk about it. You know, I shoot a lot of content with the fan bus. So yeah, I was just out there, you know, fucking around with the fan bus.
With the fan bus?
Yeah.
Hold on now, what you doing with the fan bus?
Shit, I've been filming with the fan bus for almost a year and a half now, 2 years now.
Okay, but like, what are you doing with the fan bus?
I do interviews.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen a few. They had you like, I can't ever remember the lady's name.
I do 20 versus ones with all the porn stars. I do the Mac School. I do date my niece with Jessica.
Damn.
So yeah, I do a lot of shit with them.
With the 20v1s, do you actually like? Cause I see the videos you pick. Like it comes down to the last one, which one you fucking with the most. But does anything ever happen after that?
No.
Nah, it's just.
It's all for content.
It's all for, okay.
Yeah, it's all for content.
So again, it's one of those things, don't believe everything you see online. Cause here I am thinking that like, you know what I'm saying, y'all get together right after the whole thing.
What make you think that?
Well, I mean, why else you got all these 20 bad bitches in front of you, you know what I'm saying? You picking one, they basically throwing themselves at you, and us as a man, you know what I'm saying, we gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, it be all for content. Yeah.
So it's never serious?
No, not that I know of.
No.
Yeah, some nigga might fuck or do whatever, but shit, not that I know of.
Okay. Yeah. Now, obviously, I'm coming from Canada, you know what I'm saying? So this is a whole different, well, the types of people that are gonna be seeing this is a different world. You know, obviously, I know what you do. A lot of people within America know what you're known for, but you, coming from the horse's mouth, what are you known for?
Saying crazy shit on the internet.
That's too broad. You gotta get more. Everyone's saying crazy shit.
Basically, that's what I'm known for. It's a lot of people saying crazy shit, but you don't know them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So what makes you stand out?
Most of my videos go viral.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, most of my videos. So I became a viral sensation for saying wild and crazy shit online. Can you
tell me what are some of the, or you don't want to get into it?
Shit, I've been saying so much shit for 5 years, man. Nigga, I done said everything. Yeah, I done said everything you can imagine.
Oh, okay. So before all that, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're gonna make our way to that. Before all that, what was you doing before?
I was running a youth organization working with kids in the communities, the juvenile detention centers. Yeah, the lockup facilities and shit like that.
Oh, okay. Now, how does that come about? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, whenever they get hit with working with the community, they usually come from somewhat of a struggling background. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they did something that was out, like wild, or they knew somebody that did something wild. You know what I'm saying? So how did the idea come about for you?
I became the change that I wanted to see, that black people was complaining about. Yeah, so I wanted to be a pillar in the community. So yeah, I started working with youth in the community.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted to be the change that black people needed in our communities throughout America. So I wanted to start in my own community, and that's what I did.
Now, what makes you think that you were the perfect fit for that change?
I didn't. I just knew it wasn't there, so I became it. So rather than complaining about it, I done something about it.
Yeah, that's the thing that I noticed. There's a lot of people that talk about doing shit versus the one that actually do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that got dreams and goals that they want to accomplish, and they purposely give themselves reasons not to do it. It's too cold, it's too this, it's too that, and never achieve it. So you actually went out.
Yeah, I didn't want to be the one just complaining and blaming the white man for everything. And when I know we could easily change a lot in our communities by becoming by becoming the things that we need within ourselves, rather than asking white people to do it. So that's what I did.
Okay. You think when it comes, because I'm not gonna lie, I used to fall victim to that, where whenever something would go left or the living establishment that I'm in is not the best, oh, the white man this, the white man that, or we're living in this type of situation because of the way the whole program is set to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You think that's just a guilty mindset? Because for me, I feel as though a lot of people have guilty mindsets, like weak mindset. Once something gets difficult, they find someone to blame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like there's got to be a reason we always got to blame it on those certain groups of people. For me, I feel as though our parents had somewhat of a bad upbringing with them, or a bad memory, and they kind of just threw the energy towards us. And since a young kid growing up, you're always told, yo, these groups of people, they're not in your best of interest.
I've never heard my mother talk about a bad experience with white people. As a matter of fact, I don't know too many black people that I ever heard growing up that could really give me a real reason on why we shouldn't trust white people. So I think it's just a victim mindset. It's a victim mindset. I mean, where you see yourself as a victim. I was always told you can achieve whatever you put your mind to, and can't nobody stop you, not even white people. So that's what I grew up believing, that I can do whatever I put my mind to, and white people can't even stop your mind. So I never heard that. Homie. I was born in the 70s, 77.
Damn.
And I went to school with white people in the early 80s, white kids in the early 80s. And I thought I was just as good as them in anything that I did. So I never took on a victim mindset. And I'm glad I never did.
Yeah, the victim mindset, because a lot of things, at least from the things that I've seen, I'm still pretty young, but the things that I've seen, a lot of things starts from the home. You know what I'm saying? So if you got parents telling you this and that, you have no choice but to believe it. People at school could be telling you one thing, people on the outside, but the first people you're always going to listen to are people from the house. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those type. Now that I'm older, I could think for myself. I see what they're saying for most part, but again, it's not everybody. It's not just one group of people. It varies. Anyone could be any type of way they choose to be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I do plan on getting more into that. But I want to get more into, for the people that don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I did a little homework on you. You say from Stop 6. It says Stop 6 Poli Oversight. I don't know what the hell any of that means, but talking to someone who's not from here, who's never been here, how far is Stop 6 from here? What is it known for? What's the attributes of the area?
I vaguely remember growing up in Stop 6. We were just born over there. By the time I was in first, second, third grade, we was a long way from Stop 6. Stop 6 just a historical black area of Fort Worth, where predominantly black people lived in the 60s, 70s, and the 80s. It no longer exists anymore by way of gentrification.
Okay. So everybody was moved out.
Yeah. So Stop 6 was one of the last communities that I worked in Fort Worth. That's where my youth organization was based out of. Hype Youth Outreach over at the Classy Lady was over in Stop 6. So right now we're probably a good Probably a good 30 minutes from Stop 6.
Okay, it's not that far.
Yeah, it's far from here. So most people from Stop 6 most kids from Stop 6 probably never seen this side of town.
Oh, okay. They never came this far up. I guess they got no reason to come this far up.
Yeah, they got no reason to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now growing up, because I know all the stereotypes about, like, I'm not gonna lie, I got a few questions about Texas. Because all I know is the stereotypes about this city. Y'all love guns, y'all shoot for fun, cowboy hats, all that type of stuff. How much of you would you say the stereotypes that are said about Texas is really true? People are aggressive out here, big ass Harley trucks or Harley bikes, or you know what I'm saying?
Probably most of it's not. You hardly ever see any white boys in cowboy hats. You know, you see it here and there. Yeah, big trucks. Yeah, we love guns. It's a lot of Southern hospitality here. You know, the aggression is on the highway driving, so yeah, it's a lot of road rage. There's a lot of motherfuckers. Yeah, everybody got guns on their hips.
I believe it. Because me, where I'm from, if you cut me off, my nigga, I'm cutting you off. We're gonna have this back and forth game.
You might have a shootout out here.
You know what I'm saying? Here, I forgot my bag at the airport, so I had to go drive back down there. I had this F-150. I don't know what this nigga was on. Yeah. I'm talking about when I tell you this nigga cut me off, like my whole car shifted. Yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm getting ready to cut him off, and I saw the license plate said Texas. I'm like, it's yours, man. Take it. I'm not in the mood to get shot at when I'm visiting out here. Yeah.
Now a road rage is real big here. So there's a lot of angry motherfuckers driving.
Yeah.
Mad at each other.
Now I can see that. Also, I was on. I think what it is, I'm so used to how people up north talk that, like, when I hear the tone up here, I think y'all have attitude. Yeah. I'm talking to some nigga on the phone about this car that I'm using. What are you talking? Just the way he's talking to me, I'm like, yo, my nigga. But then again, it hits me again. Yo, I'm somewhere different. Yeah. I gotta understand that, like, this how y'all are nice out here. Like us, when we open doors for you, or let's say you and I are both walking somewhere, you could be way the hell down there. I'm gonna hold the door open for you. I'm gonna wait for you. Here it's like, you could be right in front of them niggas closing the door right on you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at first it's just one of those things where you're like, why are people here disrespectful? But I feel like after a few hours, that's just how it is. Nobody sees anything to it. Yeah. Nah, I get that. Now let's fast forward a little bit. You're a little older. I know these are stories you've spoken on many times, so I'll keep it quick. You did time. You did time in a boys' home.
Yeah, in a juvenile facility.
Well, 6.5 years, 7 years. Yeah. You did.
14 and 21.
Catching a body. Yeah. I understand it wasn't you that pulled the trigger, but you was there with the guys that pulled it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With how much you're able to remember, what's that feeling like? Because I was told when someone catches a body, they don't breathe the same. They have the eyes of like someone who's taken someone else's life. You know what I'm saying? For the first few nights or maybe a few years, did you have dreams? Did you have the moment playing back in your head over and over again?
Eventually you start having dreams. Yeah, but initially it was no remorse. The nigga didn't care at first. Yeah. Yeah, first nigga didn't care what happened, who died. Fuck that man. But later on, as I began to get in different programs, I started developing empathy and remorse for what we had done. But most niggas, we had already been participating in violent crimes, so it wasn't nothing. That was almost routine. Yeah. Because we was already committing violent crimes or doing violent acts. This just one of those times where a nigga got to kind of stay around a little longer and see what death looked like, because we stood over our victim. We just.
Yo, y'all stood over what?
No. We stood over after he was shot. Because I wanted to see what it looked like. Yeah, the dreams come later. Yeah, the dreams come later. Because at the time, you think you're doing something. At the time, homie, you think you're doing something. So most of my childhood friends committed a murder, and we were just kids. Yeah, we wasn't no hardened criminals. Yeah, we were just kids.
Yeah, I remember when because I've been watching you for a while, you know what I'm saying? I did my homework, I searched up the guy that, you know what I'm saying, that passed that day. Apparently he was working on his car, something like that. I guess saw y'all running out of the mall. I don't remember too well, but I guess y'all wanted, like, did what heroes do, tried to stop the whole thing.
He tried to stop us. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's, if it's one thing that I learned, it's best to mind your business. If a man and a lady are arguing, you gotta leave it, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know what a man or a woman is willing to do about their so-called loved ones. So I guess to get back on track is, do you think you'd be here today if that man would have minded his own business?
You think, would I be here or would he be here?
I guess both. When I say you be here, in the position you're in right now, talking about your story, having the youth program, boys home, and then for him?
Nah, if he wouldn't have died, I would have died. Yeah, I wouldn't have lived long. But because of the type of person I was, I wouldn't go live long. Yeah, if y'all think I'm a motherfucker just online with the personality and the characteristics that I'm displaying online, imagine what I was like at 13, 14 years old playing gangster. Yeah, I wouldn't have lived long. Yeah, so, yeah, he died so I could live.
Sheesh. Yeah. The one thing I gotta say I like is, with your story, I can kind of relate to the story. Besides the whole catching a body thing, is where you're with the group that you know you shouldn't have been with, and that you didn't need to be because you came from a good home. I came from a good home, got the things that I wanted for. The only issue is I had to wait for it. If I wanted a new bike, I had to wait 2-3 weeks. So some of the shit I would get caught doing, I had no reason to be doing it. I just wanted to fit in with the crowd. But obviously these are things you don't usually talk about because you feel like a peewee. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to fit in. So the thing that I love what really got me caught on to you is how honest you was. Because you know a lot of people when they tell stories, they leave out the part that make them sound like a peewee. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like about yours how you say you did it to fit in. You did it because the homies that are running doing it, you wanted to be known as cool with them. You know, and that's the part a lot of people leave out. So why come out with all the honesty when people could leave out the stuff that make them sound small?
Part of the truth is a lie. Yeah, if you only tell part of the truth, it's a lie.
It's still a lie.
Yeah.
Omission of the truth is a lie? You believe that?
Yeah. Well, even if you leave out the truth, you lying. But if you only tell part of a story, you lying. It's the whole truth, the whole story. So I ain't no lying. I don't lie. I think cowards lie. Yeah, I think lying is a form of a cowardly act.
Okay, now let me ask you this. Again, you got to remember you're talking to someone who watches a decent amount of you. So with the same words that you just said, I've also seen previous episodes where you say you got to lie. When you have a woman, you got to lie good. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to lie, tell a convincing lie. So in the same breath, you said cowards lie. Wouldn't the rules apply the same?
Yeah, I'm a coward when it comes to hurt my woman. I don't want to hurt my woman.
Damn, okay. Yeah, because I think of that, like, it's kind of hard to be about one thing and doing another, because, you know what I'm saying, some things just don't work like that.
It's all right to be a coward. Yeah, it's all right to be a coward. Yeah, I don't want to hurt my woman, so I'm going to be a coward and lie to her.
I also noticed that you like to talk about your family. You know what I'm saying? Was it Uncle Ken or... I gotta search up the name again.
Uncle Wayne.
Uncle Wayne, my fault. There you go. Uncle Wayne, and was he a pimp? He had a pimp mindset.
No, he was a pimp.
Oh, he was a pimp.
He was a real motherfucking pimp.
He was a pimp. And it gotta be someone you looked up to, because you talk about him a lot, saying how the family would look at him different. He stepped out the double R, draped up.
I always make notice. That's one of my first role models was my pimp uncle.
But how is it that I feel like at a young age, did you know that he wasn't the type of person you should look up to?
I didn't know he was a pimp. Yeah, I didn't know what he was. Yeah, he was just Uncle Wayne. And his prostitutes we called them our aunts. We didn't know they were prostitutes. We thought they were, aunties and uncles.
Yeah.
So yeah, nah, nigga, I ain't know. I was a kid. You only know what you know in hindsight. You don't know what you're looking at when you're a kid. Even if someone's telling you what you're looking at, you don't know.
Yeah.
You
see, that's the difficult thing, because especially as a young kid, you're gonna think that all the different aunts that are coming in and out the crib, you're gonna think, okay, there's no way I'm related to every single one of these people. One's black, one's white, one's yellow bone, one's this.
I've never seen a white one. I've never seen a black one. All the ones been black. As a kid, you only know what you're told. You don't have the mind, the wherewithal, the questions saying, man, these can't be. You don't know that.
Yeah.
You just think it's young.
Yeah. I always think, obviously that's not the type of upbringing I have, but hearing stories, it just makes me think that, like, what would I be like if I was raised in that type of environment? You know what I'm saying? Because I think to myself, where at some point, with a young mindset, I start questioning things. Go up to my, hey mom, who are these people coming in out the crib so damn much? You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't have done that if you were in America, because children don't ask grown folk questions in America.
Actually, yeah.
You stay in a child's place. Fuck, you want to know? You mind your business. You stay in a child's place. So in America, you ain't finna walk up and ask no grown person nothing about grown folk business.
I'm saying, like, those are the type of things I think about. Haitians, the way Haitians are, you get your ass whooped for shit like that. I remember my pops, even when the grown folks knocking at the door, if I run to the door, what are you doing at the door? Why are you at the door?
Why you going to the door? You ain't. Yeah.
Why you want to answer the door?
So you think you finna come ask? Why? Who are these grown people keep coming in now?
Yeah.
Uncle Wayne keep having these women and he beating these women. So you think
the things you don't ask, yo?
Man, shit, no.
No, I feel that. My pops was a guy. He didn't play. If he said the sky's purple, my nigga, the sky's purple. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things where there'd be a group of people. Me, I'm real social. When I see new faces, I love talking to them, finding out who's who, what they into. I start asking way too many questions, and I now notice how much talking I can do. You know what I'm saying? But my pops was a dominoes guy. Slamming the dominoes on the table, loved to play dominoes. He'd have a group of people over at the crib, and I'd come in. I remember the first time I tried talking to everybody. They yelled at me, get your ass back to the room. Why are you talking to adults? You don't talk to us unless one of us calls you in. I'm like, damn, is that serious? But now as I get older, I kind of see where he was coming from. You know what I'm saying? So now I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a sign of weakness in some environments.
Most definitely not. But why do you think that is? What, like, from your point of view, because you're a father, you know what I'm saying? What's wrong with the younger ones coming to talk to the grown-ups?
We playing dominoes and it's all grown folks. Ain't no kids in there.
No, but I'm saying, what is it? Is it something that you don't want the kid to hear, that he or she might bring back to your lady type of thing? Or, you know what I'm saying? What's the issue?
It ain't got no business what it'll take back. Men and kids don't mix. Grown men don't allow kids just to sit in around them. We having grown folk conversation. Man, get out of here. Grown folk, we have, no, man. Unless we want you to learn what we want you to learn.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, man. Kids and men don't mix.
Don't mix. So you're saying it's better for the kid to stay with the ladies, or kids to be with kids type of thing? It's
better for the kid to be out playing, doing what kids do, than to be in and around grown folk.
I saw the other day, or maybe it was the other day, because you know people make videos, post them a month later. You was on one of the most recent episodes you did with Real Life, like Street Stars.
Yeah.
You had an issue with them. And you put them on blast. You addressed them right then and there, talking about how they would have other guests come on. They would slander your name.
Yeah.
And because of how cool you are with them, they didn't defend you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What were some of the things that they'd be asking the guests?
Nothing. They wouldn't ask the guests nothing. The guests would be saying some shit, and they would just laugh. Yeah, they would just laugh.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't anything to the, like they wouldn't add salt to the injury or insult to injury?
No.
Oh, nothing of that nature? Oh, okay. No, I see. Now, hype, your hype program. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with that?
I let that shit go. Yeah, I don't give a damn about it no more.
Why is that?
Because now I'm making money. Yeah, now I ain't got time to do it now.
I seen you and there's this one, you and Say Cheese were talking about y'all were giving shoes out to the kids, and then at the very last kid y'all ran out of shoes, had to give him an extra one. My guy wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah, he had got some I think some Kevin Durant's or something, some type of Adidas or something. He was mad because he didn't get no Nikes. So yeah.
So what happened from there? He just gave attitude. Did he still take it at least?
Nah, he didn't take the shoe.
Oh, he left it, or he told y'all to take it back?
You know, he left the shoe. Yeah, he didn't want them.
Damn, it's like that.
Yeah.
Nah, I definitely.
Nah, he ain't want them motherfuckers.
I couldn't imagine holding a whole program going on and then you decide to be ungrateful just because your shit's not matching everybody else's.
Yeah, he was mad at the motherfucker. You know, there's a lot of kids home, they set on having, you know, the Michael Jordans or the Air Force Ones, and they don't want any other shoe outside of that. I didn't understand it, but yeah, you hot.
Damn. I always see how strong you are about the whole the whole tennis shoe world. The Jordans. What's the whole thing going on about that?
Like what?
You saying anyone that wear Jordans type of things, you look at them a certain type of way.
Yeah. Y'all think everybody wear them dumb and stupid.
Why is that?
Shit, nigga. I just think that. Yeah, I think everybody wear Michael Jordan tennis shoes is dumb.
I guess is it because it's just one of those, it doesn't fit to your likings type of thing?
I never see the valedictorian or the guy that excels in college or the guy that's ahead of the class, academic wise, wearing Michael Jordan tennis shoes. It's all mostly the misbehaved kids that can't read. So it's just been my observation. So typically when I see a nigga with a pair of Michael Jordan tennis shoes, I automatically think he's a criminal.
Yeah.
So if I go into a classroom and I look down at the kid with the Michael Jordan tennis shoes, I assume he's the one that he reads the less. Yeah, he might be the dumbest in the class.
I can see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to play into wearing that type of stuff too, just because it's the cool thing to wear, and what's easier than fitting in? Yeah. You know
Yeah. Well, it's like everybody who like the Michael Jordan tennis shoes, homie. It's like robots. But they keep buying the same shoe. And they think the shoe has value, and it doesn't. Yeah.
Okay. One thing I think, I know you have your own thoughts and opinion on it, but one thing I feel as though you should at least consider is
what's that?
Having a dual interview type of thing with Umar, Dr. Umar Johnson. I know you see left, he sees right, like you both see things completely differently, but it's just one of those type of things I feel as though one can learn from one another.
I can't learn shit from that nigga.
And what?
Well, for one, I don't respect no man who begs. He been begging for money. I've never asked for no money.
Are you talking about the school he's trying to build?
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't never asked for no money. Yeah. So I can't respect a man that begs.
You don't think you two coming together, like you two have your differences. You know what I'm saying? You don't think you two coming together trying to get something going on could probably settle the differences?
We don't have no differences. He don't like me and I don't like him. There's no difference. We don't have to like each other. You don't have to like your brother. You don't have to like your father. But no, we don't have no real difference. We just don't like each other. I don't like no nigga that big, and then I don't like no nigga who got a problem with white hoes. Yeah, nigga, me and my niggas fucking pimp on white hoes, nigga. Yeah. So now, nigga, I don't see no good in me and him sitting down. He a beggar.
Yeah, I know. I seen him a few times going on Breakfast Club talking about he had black people helping him make the school. There was a whole bunch of delays, this and that going on. So then he went on to getting white folks help. And then the school, I'm not too sure if the school was fully done being made, but the progress was black and white. You could see the difference.
Yeah. I don't know. I hardly watch anything he say. Yeah. So, I think he full of shit. Yeah, I take that nigga full of shit.
I guess you and I see things different because me, I try to be optimistic. They say that can get you killed, but I try to be optimistic as possible. Like, I understand you see this, you see that, but it's just one of those things you honestly never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. He begging for money. That's the first red flag.
So anyone that asks more than once, you're off of it.
Anybody who asks once, I'm off of it.
Damn.
Yeah, homie. Because if you have a vision and you have an idea to start something for your people, why do you need their money to fund your idea? If you really believe what you believe and you got this vision, then why don't you go get the funding for it without asking people to give you their money to help build your vision and your idea?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I guess when you put it like that, that makes sense. But at the same time, every once in a while, you never know what's to come when you have a handout. You never know who could help you out, who could be the one to make the change, make the difference.
So when you make them mad, what happens when they stop giving you their money?
That's true. A lot of people work out of pettiness.
So now you want to build something completely dependent that somebody give you something. How you gonna sustain it if they stop giving it to you?
Yeah.
You're a beggar, so I mean you're gonna be standing on the corner every day begging for money like most of these people do. So you're gonna be like them. You're gonna be like the preacher who every Sunday you open up. God told you he got a word, but now you want us to give you why won't God give you no money? So why can't you build your own vision? Why you need somebody else to give you a handout for something that you're thinking about? So it must be bullshit.
No, I get that. So are you saying, like, yes, you have a vision, you know what you want to do, you know the direction you're trying to go to, but it's best to do it yourself?
If you have a vision, as most people do, they find ways to finance their own vision. Whether they go get a handful of investors, but they don't come to the public. You don't see Walmart, you don't see none of these people say, hey y'all, give us some money. Now, they'll make themselves public where you can buy into their stock on the stock exchange. But they don't come to people begging people for money to help them open up a business, help them. Only black poor people do that. Hey, I need some money because God gave me a vision to start a school to help black people, but I ain't got no money to build a school, but I need y'all to give me some money. And the most of the people I'm asking is poor. So, yeah, nah.
Would you have any advice to someone that's trying to build something like that?
Find a way to build it yourself. I did it for 12 years. I never asked for $1.
Yeah.
Not $1 that I come, hey, y'all need a donation. I never asked for nothing on them. I knew how to sell barbecue. I knew how to make money to sustain the organization.
Explain to me, I've always heard you talk about it, but I never actually got a good grasp of it. You know what I'm saying? Homicidal and suicidal by ideation and preparation.
I don't know what does that mean. Yeah, to this day, I still don't know what it means.
Oh, you know, you spoke about it a few times.
Yeah, I don't know why they said that. Yeah, I think that was just some bullshit they putting on the nigga.
What do you mean?
It's got to be some bullshit. I don't know what it means.
Because, what was it? It was that whole medicine thing. They wanted you to take the medicine.
Yeah, I was diagnosed as being homicidal and suicidal by ideation and preparation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it means. I still think it's some bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, I could probably give a good guess on what it means, but obviously whatever my definition is, most likely going to be way different.
It must don't mean nothing. I can still buy guns.
I think it was probably something just so they can label you at that very moment, so they had a reason to do whatever they wanted to do to you.
They couldn't do it. They had to release me.
But I remember you saying it was something about a medicine they wanted you to take, and you know what I'm saying, you kept on refusing day in and day out, and then finally you gave in. No comment?
I don't know what that shit mean. I can still buy guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it means something, because normally diagnosis means something. I never heard nothing to this day. Yeah, so it got to be some bullshit.
Oh, okay. What is the difference? I hear pro-black and nigga. You know what I'm saying? What would you say the difference is between the two?
Nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You say nothing?
Nothing. It ain't no difference.
You don't see it as like one being strong behind moving for a cause, whatever the case may be, and the other one's just kind of down shooting the black culture, making us look bad in the eye of society?
Nah, hell no.
You think they both the same thing?
Yeah, both of them black Americans.
Oh, okay. So there's no outstanding anything within or between?
Shit, nah.
Oh, okay.
Man, hell nah, we all in the same boat.
All in the same boat, but different worlds. You don't think so?
Nah, shit, nah. Yeah, nah, homie, we all get treated the same. Ain't no nigga, it ain't no special nigga in America. They all niggas.
Yeah, I always think when I started growing my hair out, my mom will always be like, you need to cut your hair, they're gonna treat you different if you have locks, this and that, but I keep telling you, my skin's the same. You know what I'm saying? So long hair or not, if I have long hair, they're gonna be afraid from a distance. If I have short hair, they're gonna be afraid when I get closer, or assume the worst when I get closer. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, nah, nigga, they see all us the same. No matter we got hair long, hair short, hair, they see all us the same.
All of us move the same, act the same. They see us all in one light, under one light.
Yep.
Okay. Again, back to Street Stars. I like the one thing you said that really captures up people's attention, where you say 1 in 3 black men. What was that? I think you said go to jail or die early or whatever the case may be. And then you did you go? No. Did you go? No. I'm the one. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That shit clicks. What would have to happen in your line of thinking? What do you think would have to happen in order for the numbers to change, for it to be 0 out of 3, if possible?
The business of prison would have to change, because it's a business. So other than that, there's nothing that you can do, because it's a business to lock people up. So it's nothing nobody could do.
When you say the business of prison, you mean like the programs that are inside, that are going on behind the walls type of thing?
Prisons or corporations, they make a lot of money. Yeah, for a lot of companies, for a lot of businesses. So yeah, they still need free labor in America.
Yeah,
that's where they get it from.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. I assume there's a lot of cheap labor. They put you to work for damn near nothing over here.
Yeah, they still need that free labor in America.
Isn't that another form of slavery, modern day at least?
Well, it's in the Constitution that slavery wasn't abolished. It says, except you've been duly convicted of a crime. So yeah, it is a form of slavery.
Oh, okay.
A legal form of slavery, by the way.
Ain't that crazy? It's crazy to think that all that shit is so-called gone, But you know what I'm saying? Here we are.
Well, it is, as long as you don't break the law. Now, if you break the law, then, you know, who cares if you break the law and you have to go do slavery for a little while? Yeah, so the average person don't care. You broke the law, so you know, did the crime, go do the time. And part of your time is being a slave for a little while you're in prison. You work for free.
Yeah. The character, you know what I'm saying? What I like how in certain places that you bring the character out, and in other places you bring the man out. You know what I'm saying? Like the real person. What is it about the character you think that captures a lot of attention?
I don't know. I ain't been able to figure it out. Other than the fact that people are drawn to negativity. Yeah. Other than the fact that people are drawn to it, I can't figure out why the character is more polarizing than the actual man himself.
Yeah, it seems as though like bad news travels way faster than good news. You know what I'm saying? I guess that was one of the things that helped the character grow in such a crazy amount of time, short amount of time.
I started paying attention to the algorithm. Between the algorithm and the desires of people hearts, that's what made the character come to the forefront the way it did. People want to hear and see that kind of rhetoric.
Okay, yeah, I guess now when we get into the man, you know what I'm saying? What are you like behind camera, or once the camera is off?
I'm more quiet, laid back, reserved.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that it had me surprised, because when you pulled up, I was expecting, you know what I'm saying? I was expecting the whole, like everything I see online. But meeting you, I think you said a total of like 20, 30 words. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm more observant. I don't talk a lot. You have to engage me, and I have to know you to talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm more laid back.
So you saying, so being more observant, what would you say you've seen so far within the past hour or two? The type of characters in front of you.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. A few days ago, or maybe a week ago, there was a thing that went out, or Vlad wanted to have Marlon Wayans on a podcast or on an episode, whatever you want to call it, charged him $40K. Or Marlon Wayans charged him $40K. He wanted $40K for him to be on. Vlad was talking crazy, saying, "No, you're not worth the $40K. I don't want you on if that's the case." Shannon Sharp hit him up, said he wanted him on his podcast. I'm pretty sure he said the same thing, said the same numbers. I'm not too sure what numbers they agreed on. But he got him on the same week, and here they are. They're making 1 million views a day. You know what I'm saying? When things like that come, I feel as though it's kind of like you had this shit coming. And furthermore, I don't understand how someone like you is so involved into the black culture. You know what I'm saying? I be watching YouTube videos of him 1090 Jakes, and they always got me questioning my computer screen, like, my nigga, why are you so invested in us, in our culture, in our people? What about us do you like so much? You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I guess my question to you is, culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? What's your whole thoughts on those guys?
Shit, you can't stop them. These aren't our industries. Yeah, so they just use it to exploit us, and we let them. So,
I always think that to myself, but it's just, money speaks every language. There's a lot of people that go on these platforms knowing what it's about, knowing what it's really for. It's all for the exposure on the podcast side. Yeah. But it's just, if you're getting paid a certain amount, all your values are all out the window. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever had thoughts on coming up to Canada?
Yeah, I've had some bookings to come up there. But yeah, I got some pending, charges don't want to allow me to come, so. Yeah, I had several bookings to come up that way.
Do you remember which province it was? Which province that had you wanted to go up there?
Toronto. Is it Quebec?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ontario.
Toronto. Yeah. Toronto, Quebec.
Okay. Well, was that all for a comedy club?
One of them for comedy, and then one of them for this popular DJ. I can't think of his name.
Okay.
They were booking me for a podcast.
Okay. But also, one thing I like about you is you're not just onto one thing. And what I mean by that, you're not just doing podcasts. You're doing comedy too. You know what I'm saying? It's not known for someone to go from podcast to podcast now into the comedic world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What made you even consider that?
The fans. Yeah, the fans saying, man, you need to do comedy. You need to do comedy. So I said, shit, man, let me do comedy. So yeah.
Is this all things that you've taught yourself? Have you done any research on how to like execute certain jokes, or is it? I've been studying comedy. You know, I grew up, you know, watching some of the greats, but I got a natural gift of it. So it kind of comes natural. So it kind of, I'm more storytelling. So I don't know how to tell the jokes yet. So I'm more storytelling, man, like your old comedics. And I just got a natural flow of storytelling. People laugh in the process. Yeah. Okay, because I know, growing up, I knew a lot of guys that were just naturally funny. You know, they wouldn't even try. It's just, some of the things they say, you know it's funny just because it's coming from them. Or when you see them walk into the room, you already prepare yourself to laugh because you know you're about to have a field day with these guys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's the world you're falling into. Yeah. Do you have one joke that always kills the crowd, or is it a different set every show?
Oh, I do a different set every show.
How do you manage that? Because it's not like you're doing one show a month. You're on the move.
I'm 47 years old, so I got a lot of stories. Yeah, I got a lot of life experiences that people can relate and draw to. So,
how do you know if the crowd's gonna feel for that joke? Because I assume with how many shows you've done, you ran into tough crowds.
Yeah, you don't know, so you trust your gifts. So everybody's not gonna laugh at every joke. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you trust your gift.
And the venues that you're hosting it at, how many people can they hold?
The smallest I've done is 150. The largest is 1,200.
Damn, I feel like the smaller venues would be the more nerve-wracking one because you're more close and intimate with the audience. You know what I'm saying? So if someone's booing, you could damn near see who's booing you.
Yeah. I haven't had them problems yet. You know, I haven't had them problems yet. I'm nervous each show. I'm nervous.
Oh, you still get nervous?
Until I get on stage. Yeah, I'm nervous until I get on stage. And
once you get on stage, all that nervousness goes out the window.
Yeah.
That's the same with me. I had last year, I had a friend of mine that had a show he was hosting, and because of the podcasting I do, he wanted me to host it.
And I got nervous.
I was coming up with excuses. Like at first, I'm telling I think I got a football game. I don't play football. I think I got a football game coming up. I can't do it. We go to the same school, or we went to the same school, so he knows my schedule just as well as I know his. Yeah. Like, what game are you talking about? So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, all right, all good. I'll do it. So the event was 12 weeks in advance. I had 12 weeks to prepare for it. I couldn't eat, sleep, breathe, nothing for the 12 weeks. The nervousness, the overthinking, all that shit was running through my mind. So I remember I hit him up about like 4 days before the event. I'm like, yo, dog, I'm so sorry, I can't do it. Why can't you do it? I'm puking. I literally started puking because of how nervous I was. I'm puking, my nigga, I can't even use the bathroom properly, you know what I'm saying? My stomach is doing this, all this shit. He said some motivating words, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. When I started walking up on the stage, you could damn near see my legs shaking. But once I actually got up on the stage and grabbed the mic, I felt like I was at home. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing in front of everybody, I'm making the crowd laugh, the crowd's actually engaging with me. I said some jokes I thought was corny, but here I am, the crowd's actually laughing. I'm like, oh yeah, I could maybe do this shit for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny to hear you say you get nervous, because you're out and about every single day. I wouldn't assume for someone like you to get nervous.
Yeah, I still get nervous.
Well,
Yeah, it's natural.
So, is there someone that helps you recite some of the, like I know it's a different set every time you go up, but is there anyone that you talk to like, hey, I'm thinking about talking about this, you think this is gonna hit the crowd?
I normally call Sane my partner Dabney and be like, say nigga, send me a list of what to talk about, nigga. And then hang up.
Yeah. Oh, just like that. And they send you some things to talk about and you're like,
yeah,
okay,
send me
this one might hit.
some bullet points or some high points. And then shit, I go up there and try to do those.
Okay. So with the my last few questions for you, the last few months of the year that we got going on, what's to come for you? What you got going on?
I got 2 movies that I'm starring in. So we do the movie premieres I think in November. One of them is with me and Amaretta. A movie about the Atlanta Freaknik. So I think that's in November. Then I got another one called Wrong Address that we're having a couple premieres. Dallas, Atlanta, Jacksonville, Mississippi. So yeah, that's about it. So I got 2 major movies coming out.
I saw the one that you did with NLE Choppa.
Yeah.
How did that go about? Because that was a combination I never expected.
Man. To be in there with Funny Marco, N.E. Kai, DDG, Ben, homie, that was Sukiana. That was an all-star cast. So that was I learned a lot doing that. So we spent like 3 or 4 days filming, all day, all night. So that was pretty exciting. Yeah, that was pretty exciting.
Okay. My very last question to you, a person like you with the status you got going on, do you feel as though your word holds weight? So if you were to say something like this or that, someone of higher status from Texas would reach out and listen to you if need be? Yeah. At this point, everybody in the culture listens to me. Yeah, everybody. You think they listen to you for good reasons, or listening to, okay, I want to hear what type of shit he about to say next, whether it's good or bad? Yeah, I'm a lot of people's voice of reasoning. I'm kind of like the new minister. Yeah, I'm like the minister of hip hop now. So Kanye listens. Kanye said he meditates to my videos. Damn. P from Quality Control Music. Corey Gamble, that dates the Kardashians' mother. So there's a lot of people listening to me, homie. I often talk to on a regular basis. Yeah, it's a lot of people that's listening. What would you say are some of the biggest benefits of what you got going on right now? Does the face card work? And what I mean by that, let's say you in a bad situation, in trouble, woo, you just kind of show your face and, you know what I'm saying, they let it slide? Nothing like that? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm in trouble now. Shit, my face card ain't working. Damn. Shit, I'm out on 2 bonds. The benefit is, homie, economics. That I get to make money financially to impact the economics of my life. So that's the benefit of it. Anything outside of that, shit don't mean nothing. Yeah. Yeah, it don't mean shit. Oh, okay, now I feel that. That's all I got. If it don't make dollars, then it don't make sense. Yeah, I rest that shit, man. It's a whole lot of people got a bunch of fame, but they struggling like a motherfucker. Yeah, so. Oh, okay, that's all I got to ask you. Is there any final questions you got you wanna, you know what I'm saying, ask or? No. Yeah. Now, what's up, Canada? Yeah. Let me see my shirt he want me to promote for the city, man. Yeah. Let me see my shirt he want me to put on for the city. A big old bag ass shirt, man. We don't know no black hockey player, and he want me to put this on. It gonna look like a dress. We don't know no black hockey players. It's a throwback, Dre. He don't even play anymore.
Man, and I'm supposed to wear it.
It's not even for the players. Just
for the city.
Yes, sir.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? Try to put on, because I know Edmonton's a city you never heard of before.
Never heard of before. Edmonton?
Edmonton.
Yeah. Edmonton, never heard of before.
What about Alberta?
Never heard of before.
God,
black Americans don't know much about Canada.
At all. Nah, because last week when I was in Portland, all these guys know about is British Columbia. That's because it's right above them. But what's above Texas? You know what I'm saying? The closest, you know what I'm saying? Canada's way off the grid from y'all. And it's funny coming in and seeing the big difference, because when I ask someone in Canada, where you from? They say, oh, I'm Haitian, I'm Nigerian, I'm this and that. You ask someone here where they from, I'm from 45th and, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a culture difference.
Yeah.
Or over here, you niggas wear shoes in the house. We don't do that shit. We take our shit off at the door, you know?
Yeah, people stop visiting you if they had to take the shoes off at the door, bro.
I'm fine with that. I don't like nobody no way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just, your IG's gone. How can people find you? How can people get to you?
They can't. I quit. I ain't coming back no more.
You don't quit.
Catch me on TikTok, and that's sometime. Yeah, that's sometime.
I thought you was done with TikTok because TikTok's on that bullshit.
There is. That's why I ain't on there. Yeah. So you can't find me nowhere. Just catch me at a comedy show. But no, I ain't coming back online.
You don't plan. So how you gonna be getting, you know what I'm saying, getting paid off online?
I never get paid online.
Wasn't you monetized?
Yeah,
game-related podcast?
I ain't been monetized in over 4 years on no social media platform.
Damn. I mean, shit, it looks like you're making shit work anyways.
Yeah, I am.
You know
I get paid in real life.
No point of trying to fix what's not broken.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I get paid in real life off bookings and shit. But now social media, they robbing me. So man, fuck that.
I want to thank you for coming on. Thank you for taking a chance.
Convo with Marlo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Convo with Marlo, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy Convo and Marlo.
And Charleston White, a.k.a. Nigga.
And I'm out.